turn the radio off right now and listen to The Chris Miles Show.
Montgomery, it's your boy D. Anthony Turner, and you already know what time of year it is. It's time to go vote, and I'm here to urge you to go vote for our mayor, Stephen Reed, okay? Now, I know we got a lot of great candidates out there, but, okay, not really. Look, merely, respectfully, go try pastoring a church first, okay? Or go by churches, get a box of extra crispy, and stop trying to be somebody's mayor, okay? Disrespectfully, okay? And to the correction officer who can't run Chow Hall but want to run City Hall, boy, hell no. And last but not least, Donald Trump III. Bruh. We see you. Oh yeah, we see you. Look, August 22nd is coming up. Go vote. Stephen Reed. Even Todd Strange knows the thing to do.
As a three-term, I have a personal privilege. I think that this community, this state owes this guy a tremendous debt of gratitude.
Yeah.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome to the Chris Miles Show.
What's going on, people? Hope all is well. Welcome to episode 63 of the Chris Miles Show. Wherever you are watching internationally across the globe, we are in living uncut clarity, doing what we do. Let me go on and give out the social media handles. If you are on Instagram, you can find us at I'm Chris Miles. Once again, Instagram is I'm Chris Miles. If you are on TikTok, you can find us at I'm Chris Miles. If you are on Facebook, you can find us on I'm Chris Miles. And if you are on Twitter, you can find us at I'm Chris Miles. Also, too, find us on YouTube. Go there, subscribe, like, and follow. That's the Chris Miles Show. Once again, YouTube, the Chris Miles Show. Please subscribe, like, and follow. We have a real interesting show for you today. This is a carryover of what we somewhat talked about last week. This particular show this week is a little more in depth. We are still focusing on the election in Montgomery, Alabama, that being of Stephen Reed, who we are in the car with rotting to get him reelected. Okay? This will be the last show that we do on this subject matter. But this particular show on this particular subject matter will be very detailed in content. So we ask everybody to ride with us today. We're going to try to educate you as well as entertain you. All right, Mr. Producer, how you doing today, my brother?
Man, I'm doing all right, man. You know, a little under the weather, but I'm good, bro.
That's excellent. You have been pretty much loading content or researching the last 72 hours. Am I correct?
Man, I just been pushing and fighting back, man. You know, trying to make, well, not really trying to convince anybody, because you know a lot of people that made their mind up. That's fine, but you know, just trying to dissect everybody's arguments. And you know, upon my dissection, you know, I just found out a lot of things. I want to say this show is brought to you by Top Flight Security of the World. Y'all go check my boy Willie Knight out, man. You know, Top Flight Security of the World. He's gonna keep the hood safe. Gonna keep the city safe. He's gonna keep the city safe, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why he ain't running for office. He's gonna keep the city safe, y'all. You know, that's sponsored. That's today's sponsor. But
Top Flight Security of the World.
Top Flight Security of the World, Craig.
I got you. So, Mr. Producer, what's going on, man? You've been battling a cold for what? Shit, looked like a month now, man. Has it gotten better or what, man?
It's been about a year, but
God damn.
I'm good though, man. I'm straight. I'm getting better.
I apologize, people, my appearance. I like to try to, you know, I'm doing a show, man. I like to try to look my best, you know what I'm saying? I like to try to keep my hair, you know, shaved, or well, I say shaved, keep my hair cut, the side shave, basically. Just been busy, man. A little tired too. Mr. Producer under the weather, and I really hadn't had any sleep. But you know, we gonna get through this thing today, man. Mr. Producer, you got a lot on your mind. You wanna? Before we talk about what's on your mind, we got some guests coming up tonight. Correct?
Yeah, we got a couple, man. Got a couple people want to come in and you know put out they facts. Put out their facts.
Hey, let me ask you something, Mr. Producer.
Yeah.
Do you actually think that some of the people out there are about to shit they pants, man? This evening. I mean, let's be honest.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
You know, let me just say this, man. You know, in all sincerity, like, a lot of people think this whole thing that's been going on with me and some other folks out there, frankly, I don't really give a fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I really don't care. You know, I mean, it's just the fact of how can I say? Excuse me. It's just I'm supporting this guy, and I realize that things can get you know readily what I would say heated.
Oh yeah.
And things have gotten heated.
Very much so.
You know what I'm saying? But this is the thing. A lot of somebody said something yesterday that they had made a post, right? And they said, well, I don't understand that you've been friends with these certain people, and when the shit is over with, y'all gonna go. No, I'm not going back being friends with anybody, because I mean it's just this is it. I mean this is the straw that breaks the camel's back for Chris.
It kind of shows a lot of people's mindset. It kind of shows their true nature. It's like, are you with the community as a whole, or you got a personal gripe? You know, you holding a personal grudge towards something or somebody. Whether somebody does what you want or does a phenomenal job at what you want them to be, you will let the opposition come in and threaten, you know what I'm saying, what one of your people done built.
Right.
You know, so it kind of, you know, you say people draw a line in the sand. I mean, it's damn near a triangle.
Yeah, right.
You know?
So, you know, I'm saying all of that because, you know, people have said that, man, you know, this is the thing that gets me. Let's just cut to the chase, right? This is the thing that gets me. All right. You got individuals out there, okay, who have said little sidewinding shit. And they basically have played it out to be like they're advocates for the community, when in fact they're not advocates at all. And the reason I would say they're not advocates because this is the thing, man. And despite of whoever you support in this election thing, right? Whomever it is you're supporting, certain people out there you would not get in the bandwagon with. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you would not align yourself with certain people, but you are aligning yourself with known people who, like you said, you was talking about somebody had made a post earlier, right? Or they commented on a post.
Yeah.
And this person called black people as a whole, what did they call them?
Oh, said idiots.
They call black people idiots.
Pretty much anybody that's voting for Reed is an idiot.
Okay, now, one of the other persons out there, I think Sandra Gibbs, I think she could validate this, called black people animals. But this is the thing. Willie Knight, Pastor Willie Knight, is friends with some of these people on his social media page. And not only that, he liked the comments.
Oh yeah.
So my thing is, like I said, the shit ain't personal for me, but I'm saying, so you would agree with somebody that will call people in your race idiots,
right?
You would agree with somebody that will call your people in your race animals because you against the incumbent, laughing, and the shit is supposed to be funny. Then you go out here and you listen. I don't give a fuck about you calling me a clown. I don't wear polyester suits. You understand? I got this right here. This $14,000 on my goddamn wrist. You understand? So I don't do cheap shit. You understand? I don't do shit. So you can never put me in a category of saying that I'm a fucking clown or I'm anything outside of what I know what the fuck that I am. And I'm not bragging about shit, but we gonna keep this shit in its proper perspective. You understand what I'm saying, Mr. Producer?
Most definitely.
And I don't brag on shit because shit for me is materialistic. But you're not finna encase me or encapsulate me in some shit when motherfucker me and you do. Nigga, I don't drive Crown Vics. I'm a Mercedes guy. I'm a double R guy. You understand?
For sure.
I wear Rolex. This shit I do. I don't do this bullshit, shit that you a part of. And then you go out here and you align yourself with people who's gonna get out here and say these negative things about your race because you got an issue with the incumbent. Motherfucker, something wrong with you.
I'm talking about known Klansmen, known white supremacists. I'm saying sitting there, it's crazy. It's idiotic. Nobody's trying to convince you, who you gonna vote for or sway you. You know what I'm saying? Try to change your mind. People grown. You gonna make up your mind. You gonna do what you do. But it's sad to see all that. You know what I'm saying? You got the white supremacists and you got a whole bunch of black folks jumping on board with them, trying to attack people that's trying to talk general, just trying to put out facts, what's on the books. Y'all complaining about this and that. Y'all complaining about the trash and the crime. You got Karen Jones. She counting city pockets. Wondering where the money going. I'm saying it ain't coming to you. What it got to do to you? For you? Them people gonna do what they gonna do anyway. And my thing to that, everybody concerned about the black community in the west side, north side, south side of town. Why can't we get all these people together, all these strong black minds, all these educated black people? Why can't we meet up and rebuild our own community? Why the city got to do it? Willie Knight mad.
Who's he mad? Why is he mad?
I'm saying he got a personal vendetta. Cause I'm saying cause the city won't sponsor some stop the violence parties or rallies. I'm saying all them young guys, not gonna say what they do or how they get their money, But all them guys that y'all got supporting Felder, I'm saying we done seen some of their pages. I'm saying these dudes got thousands, tens of thousands of dollars. They can't put. I'm just saying. I ain't saying that they ain't. Don't get it twisted. They probably are. But why the city gotta always? Why the city gotta always be the first person, a first entity to provide something for our community? Why can't we just do it? I'm saying you want some new air conditioners in your church. Or you need, you know what I'm saying? You need to cool down your church because it's hot. You know what I'm saying? I'd have been in it. It was hot. But I'm saying, I'm a licensed HVAC technician. I'm a licensed electrician. Why can't we build our community up brick by brick? I'm saying there's a lot of people out here that I'm saying that the worst thing that happened to us was that welfare, the government assistance. You supposed to not knocking nobody on it, but you supposed to only got it until you got back on your feet. But generation after generation stayed on it. Cause y'all removed a man from the house. Ain't nobody working. Don't nobody want to work. Y'all want a handout.
So let me ask you something, Mr. Producer.
Talk to me.
So do you think, realistically, that a part of the dilemma down in Montgomery, Alabama, you got property there? Okay.
I got a house.
Yeah, right. Do you think the dilemma at this point, as it stands, as it is, as it will be, is the fact of the people that are disgruntled, you would say, right?
Right.
Do you perceive them as hating on Stephen Reed because of his educational status or what he has accomplished and accumulated? Do you think that's part of it? Because
I'm good. Okay.
Hold on. I'm not through. All right. This is what I'm saying. Like,
I know what you're saying.
I'm saying,
and I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say.
I'm saying that. Okay, so certain people got out here and he said that he didn't need black folks vote. I didn't hear it. Like I heard in this video that we were dealing with a guy that was a extortionist. Basically, right. A guy was trying to extort this man based upon the administration that before Reed got in there, right? Don't
nobody say that.
Okay, so this
talk about that.
This is what I got gathered from it. Now maybe my intellectual skills are far more greater than the ones out there saying that he said that he did not. But I thoroughly listened to it, and I also, understand that the video was edited and all this other shit, right? That being said, you mentioned about Karen Jones. Karen Jones has said that it's for her, it's personal.
Right.
Okay. She's an activist.
Right.
All activists, and I'm going to bring my situation into this conversation too. Right?
Right.
So she's an activist. Activists are going to be subjected to certain things that other people common people like working 9 to 5 or whatever it is they're doing are not necessarily subjected to.
Right.
Okay. So she said that she was strip searched. Think about what Martin went through. Martin Luther King.
That's what I'm saying. Think about what Rosa went through.
Think about what Malcolm and all the other guys out there. So if you're putting yourself on that pedestal, then
it comes with the territory.
It comes with the territory. Now, let me say this. This is the problem I have with the Negro community, right? The Negro community only have an issue, only Black Lives Matter when white folks kill us. When we fucking over each other, when we're fucking over each other, Black lives don't fucking matter at all.
Not at that moment.
You don't see no Black Lives Matter sign coming. Ain't nobody painting shit on walls. Ain't nobody doing a fucking thing.
Nothing.
Okay? But when that white man go out there, a police go out there and fuck over a nigga, and I said nigga.
That's the only time we come together.
That's when we come together. That's when it's a goddamn problem. All other time, and I'm going to this situation that happened down there the other day, down there in Gills Village.
Right.
Okay? Now, Willie Knight, Victorious Felder, who are running on crying, sobbing, crying down in Montgomery, Alabama.
Come on now.
They were down there. They went to Gill Village. This been their campaign headquarters. They go down there and they say, you know what?
Come on now.
We're going to go out here. We're going to get these folks who nobody care about. We're going to get them to vote. This is going to be the
honorable. That's honorable, though. That's honorable. That's honorable.
Let me finish, right? So they go out to Gill Village. They got the pork hot dog and all this bullshit that damn ball check drink from Winn-Dixie. They don't carry it out there to the product. Soon as the goddamn grills leave, the motherfucker bring out down pistol plate.
That damn grill ain't even cool off yet.
Nah,
grill still hot.
The goddamn grill, the cold on the ground still hot. So I'm saying all of that to say this. They go out there. This is their campaign headquarters. They leave out there. They go out there. They barbecuing and all that bullshit. Okay, cold. They'll dump the coals on the ground. Cold goddamn still hot. Before the goddamn coals go out, they out there pistol play. You know, they don't brawl out the mouth. So somebody got shot in the head. So I asked Willie Knight this question. His motherfucker didn't answer me.
He ain't gonna answer you.
I say, listen, you all out here blaming Stephen Reed for the fucking crime that a bunch of goddamn black folks don't know how to fucking act out there. Y'all out there campaigning in this fucking area, but then this man, I'm like, what the fuck y'all want him to do? Like y'all out there.
That's what I'm saying. They was there at the scene. I'm saying ain't nothing they said resonated. Ain't nothing they said stopped it.
So
I'm saying this nigga done pulled a pistol. He ain't like, shit, man. Willie Knight and Fella just left from out here, man. We got to do better. Man, that nigga pulled it. He pulled it. Killed another brother. His own brother laying down.
So what I'm saying is, so if you all are out there, why I got a seat up there on my thing, man?
A what?
In the corner.
A seat?
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Anyway, we'll straighten out in a minute. But point is, they were out there in that community.
Right.
And after they left there, it was pistol play. And I say all of that to say that we're talking about activism, right? Listen, man, I came out here. Most people don't realize, man. Willie Knight know. He know what I went through. You know what I went through, Mr. Producer.
No doubt. I was there the whole time.
Listen, man, these folks put me in. I ain't have as much as a fucking speeding ticket. Okay? I've been out here trying to do my own thing, entrepreneurship, teacher school, all this other shit. These folks came, kicked my dough in. We talking about the FBI, ATF, Secret Service, all this shit here. And the shit that happened in January 6th is what they allege I was doing. You understand what I'm saying? All because I spoke out against somebody that I knew personally that got murdered by police, a racist cop down in Montgomery, Alabama. And they didn't like the fact that I kept the shit in the headline. I'm on CNN, MSNBC. They ain't like that shit. It's bringing a negative light to city of Montgomery. Right. So guess what? They came at me. These motherfuckers tried to fuck over me to the point, murder my family. My grandkids had AR-15s stuck at their head. We talking about grandbaby. These motherfuckers, when I went off, they no goddamn body send no money. Did nobody give a fuck about what was Black Lives Matter when I was going through this shit? Ain't nobody gave a fuck about what happened to Chris Miles.
I reached out to Sean King.
You know what I'm saying?
What's that other lawyer? I don't know.
Yeah. The guy in Texas and yeah. And even my wife reached out to Karen Jones. Man, nobody called. Nobody gave a fuck about me, bro. Nobody came. I'm gonna be honest. I talked to Willie Knight a couple of times. He gave a brother inspirational word. But then I'm calling. I'm getting shit. People telling me he was part of the bullshit why I got fucked over. I'm like, what the fuck? It's like all kind of shit I'm finding out after the fact. Like the feds were telling me, man, look here, man. Hey, man, we'll cut you a deal. I ain't gonna even go there, man. But listen, I'm just gonna say this. It was like, we'll cut you a deal if you say, I don't know shit about what he do in his personal life.
Right.
I don't know what this man do, and I wasn't gonna lie on him. See what I'm saying?
Right.
If I'm facing 30 years, I ain't finna go out here and lie on nobody. Because at the end of the day, I got to deal with that shit. But one thing I did, Mr. Producer, when I came, I made sure my goddamn paperwork was right. You understand? And I'm saying all of that because I think everybody is seeing the landscape now, and they say, "Oh man, this shit, man, what is man? This shit ain't personal for me, bro."
Right.
Cause after this shit, after today's show, we might talk about it pro or con. After Reed wins Tuesday,
right.
But all this other shit, man, I don't give a fuck about what happened now. Cause one thing about it, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this in all truth and honesty. Felder can't win. It's either gonna be Reed or it's gonna be the white guy.
Right.
And I'm gonna say this in all sincerity. It would be a sad day in hell if the white boy wins after the fact that they've gave chair theory down there, and you mean to tell me you all are gonna let somebody else come in, don't have your best interest, and then what's gonna happen with this divide the vote shit that Willie Knight and Felder and all the rest of them guys down there doing? You know what's gonna happen? Your neighborhoods are now going to be over police.
Right.
It's gonna be more Greg Gone situations down there.
The point that you making, all that money, Miss Jones, all that money that you said, you know, that Reed and gathered and they holding on to, and they ain't putting back in the community. Or that white boy, he gonna use that money. He gonna put more police on the west side, the north side, and the south side.
And why? And he's gonna do that because of what? Because the black folks in Montgomery did what? Divided the vote. Listen at somebody that did not have an interest and tell them, oh, well, Reed say he didn't need the black vote. You know what Reed was talking about? Reed was talking about somebody was trying to exploit him out of money. That's what he was talking about. He was talking about clearly a guy down there that was working with the administration before Reed trying to extort him. That's what that shit was about.
And irregardless of that, why would you let the opposition come in that ain't been here? He might have been from here, went to school here, but shit, he been gone. He just got back. And y'all gonna let y'all but we can't let bygones be bygones.
But he still live in Florida, man.
You know what I'm saying?
The dude still
we can't have a conversation. We can't sit down there and try to smooth things out. No, you can't.
No, but guess what they can do? Guess what they can do? On all situations that I've seen out here in society, I've always seen a Caucasian person go out here and put that eye on a black person, the first black person. Oh, I forgive you for what you did.
Man.
But guess what? I go there, and if I'm at the club, I go there and step on somebody's shoe. Man, they finna blow my brain.
That man finna go outside and go to the trunk, man.
You know what I'm saying?
He finna go outside and go to the trunk.
So I say all of that, Mr. Producer, because the whole point of the things that we see maneuvering is bad, bruh.
It is.
It's bad.
Right. And like I said, and the point I want to keep touching on, building up our community, it starts with us. Like I said, it's too many educated black people out here, too many strong-minded black people, too many people got skills. Too many, you know, I'm saying we can build up the community brick by brick. We don't need, it ain't illegal. It ain't illegal for us to have it, you know, to do that. We can put our money together and we can do what we do.
Get that. See that in the corner? Why is that?
I don't know, man. It ain't up there. It's one of the little camera looking thing.
No, it's the sofa.
Oh man, that's the TV, man.
Hmm?
That's the TV.
Oh, that's what it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the TV back there.
Okay, yeah.
But I'm saying, man, why can't we put our minds together? All them boys over there, man, you know what I'm saying, got all that money, man. You know, I got skills. There's plenty of dudes that I know from that side of town got skills. Carpentry. It's plenty of folks out there laying concrete, can fix the potholes. I'm saying all we gotta do is just get up and try to do it.
So you're advocating for the laborers on the west side of Montgomery.
Shit, all over Montgomery.
Okay.
Whoever want to help.
Okay.
But I'm saying they complain. I'm saying our people so used to getting handouts and assistance to, I mean, folks to forgot how to come together and make something happen, to make some, you know, be proud of something. Why we gotta wait on the city or the government to give us something? All this energy we putting towards hating each other or trying to be right. Everybody just want to be right. Everybody just want to be right. Don't nobody want to be the bigger person and just agree to disagree. Everybody want to be right. They'll disrespect you, call you stupid or dumb, or do whatever just to be right because you got a little following. But ain't nobody trying to put no money together. It's plenty, I'm saying all these boys that went to the NFL, ain't nobody reaching out to them. Man, let's build up our city. Let's build up our community. Let's build up that side of town. One street at a time. It's too many skillful black people out here that it should be an issue. I'm saying it don't make no sense. You need your driveway pressure washed? I got you. You need your air conditioning worked on? I got you. You need some electrical work done? I got you. I'll do my part. You know what I'm saying? Some people out there got plenty of money that can, you know, kick a little bit back. But that's where it starts. We can't sit here and always want the city to give us money or promote your little whatever you got going. I'm saying that man Reed is trying to innovate the city. He's trying to bring cash flow in. Everybody we've been arguing with over this past month, coming up with some fugazi ass shit about why they don't like him. You know what I'm saying? You already know white folks going one way. They going one way. They not gonna say, well, we don't like him because he's black. They not gonna say that. But that's the truth. It's the truth. It's the truth. Cause they got somebody that look like them that's running. So they comfortable with that. This dude ain't proven what he's done nothing for Montgomery. But coming in and said some rehearsed script that somebody wrote him. So they jumping on board where anybody's better than that. I'm saying y'all disrespect a man that's been trying to make the city better because y'all got something personal with it. Cause y'all, it's personal. Cause he said this. One thing about them white folks, Trump then pretty much admitted that he raped women, he sexual assaulted them. You know, he tried to, have sex with another man's wife. He talk about all other race of people, trying to build a wall. He done had folks, he done said shit to entice people to rush the Capitol. He came down here a couple Fridays ago, and you seen what happened at the Riverboat. But white folks still gonna vote for him. They gonna back him. Right. They gonna get their money. They gonna give all their money to him. But because this man was extorted, and he said shit. That's the only thing y'all got on him. He ain't mishandling the money.
Yeah, he stole no money.
He ain't stole no money. He bringing in money. He bringing in economics. It might not be what y'all want. He doing it for the city. He doing it for the city. If we messed up our neighborhoods, it's up to us to rebuild them. You can't wait for the city. This ain't food stamps. This ain't Section 8. This ain't a Section 8 voucher. Let's rebuild our own city, our own communities. It don't make no sense to me.
And then, let me just say this too, Mr. Producer. I need the link for.
I sent it to you already. You I guess you can bring him on. We can go.
This other thing we want to talk about too, like the obstructionist that's within the city that has been working against the interests of Reed. You understand what I'm saying?
Come on now.
We're talking about Audrey Graham.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna get on next.
Okay, so before we're gonna bring this guy up momentarily. Hold on, let me go here.
You got the link? I sent it to your
Yeah, I got it. It's
yeah.
Okay.
Let me see. Yeah, here she go. Yes, ma'am. That's not, you gonna read out. You gonna read out. You touched on it on the video. I'm saying it's a lot. You know, I know we doing this because we not trying to attack our people, but I'm saying one thing you got to understand about this world is good and bad people on both sides. Shit, every black person want a good black person. We not trying to attack our people. Dang.
Yeah.
You know, some people can be bought. Some people can be bought. Man, you gotta mute that. Man, some people can be bought.
I don't know why it did that.
Oh, but some people can be like, you know, I done said about 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times, but some people can be bought, man. Some people can't. But, you know, sometimes you get in them crosshairs, man. People gotta shoot, man. People want what they want, man, especially when you in office, man. These politics.
Right.
You gotta have tough skin. Gotta have tough skin. So go ahead.
Hold on. So, Mr. Producer.
Yes, sir.
A part of Reed's issue has also been that of the people on the
city council
who have been obstructionists to his agenda.
Right. And one thing, let's do some. I don't know. It's basic social studies. Like we learned it in was it economics? Or I don't know. But the mayor can only do as much as the city council allow him. They have to vote on it.
Right.
If they don't vote to pass it, then the mayor can't sign off on it. The mayor is the city manager, but if the city council is not pleased with it or don't like it, they vote on it.
Man,
and
you know what?
If the vote, get vetoed, then how can he do anything if nobody's behind him? So
let me say this: your boy,
y'all mad at the mayor, but y'all need to be checking into the city council. Why can't some of these laws get passed or some of this money get distributed where y'all want it to go? It's not his fault. He can only do as much. His hands tied.
Right.
So, I don't understand how people don't know that.
But once again, like I said, bring up. Let me see if. Hold on before you do that. Let's take a break, and then when we come back, let's try to get the guests up, man.
All right, we're gonna play that a little video.
Hello, my name is Chris Miles from the Chris Miles Show, a native of Montgomery, Alabama. Martin Luther King Jr. died as he was taking a stance for the sanitation workers in Memphis. Audrey Graham voted with the Republicans to stop the sanitation workers in Montgomery, Alabama, from receiving a pay increase. West Jefferson Davis Street was named after a racist and a slave owner. Audrey Graham held the vote with the Republicans to stop the renaming of civil rights icon and attorney Fred Gray Street, a man who fought that she could have a seat on the city council. Nearly every state voted to have a review board after the death of George Floyd to showcase transparency and justice for all. Audrey Graham voted with the Republicans to stop a civilian review board, stopping more police brutality. Montgomery had an opportunity to take the lead in city government, getting rid of the 5-4 vote of majority whites over blacks, not having the numbers nor the district. Audrey Graham voted to keep her Republican friend Glenn Pruitt in power. The Republican builders endorsed Audrey Graham and gave her nearly $20,000 in contribution. Audrey Graham is not for her people. We're from the same neighborhood. Trust me, I know. Thank you.
Yeah, man, Mike, bye-bye. And we back. We is back. We's back.
All right, people. So we have a special guest coming up.
Man, he up, man. What's going on, my man? How you
Okay.
doing? You can hear us?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah.
What's happening, Derek?
What's going on, Chris?
You doing all right, brother?
Yes, sir.
Oh, wow, man. I'm thankful you decided to come on. I'm honored to have you here. You got a lot of things on your mind, but first and foremost, I'm going to let you go on and kind of introduce yourself and, just give everybody somewhat of a play of who you are, who you're supporting, and how this came about, if that's feasible. Go right ahead.
My name is Derek Hill. Born and raised in Montgomery.
Hold on, Derek. Your mic, can we elevate your mic because you sound kind of low? Is there anything on our
I'm
end?
saying I can hear it. No, it's
Okay, go ahead, Derek. Go ahead, brother.
Oh, okay. I'm Derek Chappelle, born and raised in Montgomery, out West District 4. I also work with the 10 years sanitation department. Recently in January, I left to start my own business, Chappelle Cabinets. That's just a little short term of who I am. 42, married. Have a son at 8, daughter, her senior year, and we're talking. Have a newborn who's due 6 to 7 weeks. And I'm a real advocate of the second.
how you come in.
Okay, Derek.
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right, yeah. Your voice had I don't know. I'm having difficulties hearing. So you work for the city. You've now started your own business, right?
Yes, sir.
So why don't you tell everybody? Why don't you? Because a lot of people are saying now that that the people at the city, and I know you keep in contact with people there, but a lot of people are saying that, man, Stephen Reed is his whole administration is trash. They don't pick up the trash. The trucks are tearing up. Like all of these negative, any type of negative connotation that they can put out there on him, we're hearing it, right? So
Yes, sir.
I would like for you to tell the people, why are you supporting Stephen Reed, and what are the things that you've seen him do while you were there that's a benefit, why people should go out and vote for Stephen Reed?
Yes, sir. I support Stephen Reed because of a promise he kept to us. Um, I can verify with check stubs that this man wanted to give us a 21%, but we had to settle for a 19%. But get there though. But on his campaign to be mayor for his first term, He met us at Background while we were working, and he said, "I'm gonna do anything in my power to try to get y'all a raise. To try to do everything in my power if I get in that position to get y'all a raise." A man who did that in 2021, he deserved all the support from me and my family. I mean, he helped feed my family,
For
and
sure.
that's the God. And the thing about it, people say he don't want to do something. It, it's really falsehood. And by the trash not being picked up, Chris, you got to look at the fact that you got people who want to work with the sanitation department, but they have to try to figure out how they can get around the drug test with the hair sample. That's another thing that he implemented to the council board. Everything he tried to do, the police department, the fire department, got to go through the council board.
So let me ask you something, Derek. I want to ask you a question, right? Pertaining to what you just said, okay? Pertaining to what you just said, this is what I want to know from you, right? When it came down to the city officials getting a raise, because the word out there on the street is that Stephen was reluctant, like he was against it. I want you to tell people in all sincerity the truth of the matter. When it came down to the raise, did he push for you all to get it? Who was against it? What was what? How did all of this stuff come about? Because hold on, let me say this, because a lot of people are out there saying right now that he wasn't for it. So can you kind of educate the people that are watching the Chris Miles show and listening to your voice? Can you educate them on the facts of what really happened, please?
Okay, what really happened is the fact that number one, he was with us in the raise. Just to clear that up right now, he was with us in the raise. The thing about the raise is I did a live video in 2021 that shows Mary addressing District 4, which is held by Audra Graham right now, about paperwork that he left on her desk for us to get a raise, to show that the numbers will work for us to get a raise. All she did was argue the fact that we just need a certificate for Christmas and they'll revisit the rates again. But prior to that week, 3 weeks before that, I got wind already that it was going to be negative. So I personally started exposing things that she had got as far as her raise with the council board, her raise with the job that she did, because I think she still worked with the state. I don't know for certain. But she was against it. She was against it, not Mayor Reed, not Marche Johnson, not Orion, not Cece. She was against it. But the thing about it, if you watch the live video that I recorded, she did not talk to damn black councilman up there. She talked to every last white councilman, and she took the flow like she was the president. Stephen Reed wanted us to have more than what we received. The only reason Audra Graham voted for us to get the raise, which you will see on my video that I went live, is because we stood up, walked out, and told her that motherfucker got it. Excuse my language.
No, you good.
See, one thing people need to know, people are live, but that video ain't live.
Go ahead.
Okay. So let me ask you this. Derek. So you sent me a video, and it was over an hour-long video from City Hall. Audrey Graham was initially, and I watched that video. She was initially against you all getting a raise. And it was only at that point where, and when the pressure was applied, that she acclimated, that she came into the realm of, hey, let me go along with this. But it was something that she didn't want to do. Exactly. You have that video. I had initially put the video out there, of something that we worked on. Somebody sent us, I say somebody, people sent us information, a collage of information. Mm-hmm. I put the information out there, but then I began to get petty threats from people about her. Mm-hmm. So I said, well, you know what? I ain't really trying to get in no trouble, and I don't want, if somebody perhaps bother, family member, then that's going to a whole nother level. So for me, it's not worth it. I didn't remove the video is still there. It's just only where certain people can access that video. But what I find interesting about that is I've known this young lady, go by the name of Keisha, by the way. I've known her all my life. She got her family members are good people. She good people. So when I heard about what she was doing, it startled me. I was like, damn, really? So, just the fact of you basically saying, hey, man, when I watched the video, I mean, it kind of rubbed me the wrong way, man. I'm like, you understand the dynamics of what the community you come from. How could you align yourself against these brothers out here trying? I mean, it's something different, Derek, if guys are out there in the street, committing crimes, man, but these brothers are out here working, man. Like, if they don't pick the trash up, who's going to pick up the trash? These people are humans, man. Like, everybody out here this is supposed to be the United States of America. Everybody out here should make a decent wage where they're able to take care of themselves and their families at the end of the day. But the pressure, I'm going to give it back to you in a second. But the only time she surmised to it was the fact of when the pressure was applied. And then later to come to find out, when we put the video out there, and you even asked me about it, what happened to it. It's still there. I'm starting to get DMs from people connected to her. I'm a liar. I'm this. Her uncle hit me up, who I've known all my life, saying little things. I'm like, dude, I mean, why you mad at me? I'm just putting out there what she did. Like, at some point in time, if this is your district, you have a District 4, you got to be held accountable for, the people in your district. Like, you don't even come out and interact with these folks. You know what I'm saying? You're not coming out to see, what the little kids out there doing. They tearing up shit, they doing stuff. You ain't even coming out there, just stuff messed up. But you want to get paid, but you're not concerned about the people in your district. And this is what Mr. Producer was talking about. Man, it's time out for that. But anyway, I'm gonna give it back to you because I think you have something to add on the subject matter what I'm talking about. So go ahead. The floor is yours.
Yeah, you made good points about, because when we stood firm, we was probably over 100 deep in there. You see a whole lot of orange shirts. But the thing about it, by us walking out, everybody across the board got their 19%. The maintenance department, the police department, the fire department, sanitation, people at the zoo. By us standing up and standing for what we wanted, everybody ate. But why did it have to come down to that? I could give you a fine example on what I understand where. I hope I can say this on this show.
Man, say what you got to say, man.
Okay. The white people on the council boards are the ones using her as let's look at it like this. If I give a person some money who's a public figure and I need you to do something for me right here, and don't do something right here, we got to work together. But if you go against my wishes, the money got to stop. And I witnessed that by following a young lady. I got to get her name, Chris Miles. A young lady tried to get her liquor license on family. It had to go through Alder Green. The lady got denied twice. A week later, a guy with the red dot on, you know them people with the dots on their forehead.
Hindu.
Them goddamn dudes.
Hindus and don't.
Why in the hell he got his liquor license?
Wow.
Wow.
And they ain't want to do them to sell wine.
Wow. Wow. Everybody has a price.
Well, you know what? See, so this is what I'm saying. So she doing stuff like that, Derek. She's coming against people that looks like her in her community, but your family members are contacting me, mad with me, upset with me
For putting out information.
for putting out information.
Wow.
And I mean, you know, the stuff that you're bringing, I don't even know this stuff. You know what I'm saying? You're bringing something to the general public that most people don't know. So you're basically saying because of her voting record and the things that she's done, you couldn't possibly support her. Am I correct?
It's correct. But the thing, let me tell you, in that I'm shooting at her and aiming at her, Chris. Yes, I do got I told her in 2021, not face to face, but I did let her know you getting out that chair because of what you're doing. Now, 3 years ago, I really started getting into politics. I never run for anything, Chris. For the record, I never run for that. But I started getting involved in politics. And I noticed, okay, you over here on West Pan, where my house is. You know, pay taxes, pay bills. That's my house. Okay. You never come over there. I took a phone and went live and asked neighbors in our neighborhood, you know who the person is that run for district, who run
Smart.
district 4 over here. Them people said no. It wasn't no script or nothing. I was just pulling up on anybody. Nobody know who they is. It's no senior programs in the community. I'm a big advocate for seniors. I love old people because that's where my wisdom come from.
Right.
Yes, sir. Yes,
No
sir.
school program in Montgomery. Why not try to implement something where an elderly person can ride a bus for free?
That's a good idea.
Why not push that? But where you live at in your house, and I can confirm this, you will call the sanitation to clean up your area. You ain't never called for West Patton or Davis Drive. It's just over there where you live at. What happened to the money that you get every year, every councilman get during the budget for their district? What do you do with the money? Why your mama got a new roof on her house?
Man.
So you don't want me to really do research on you because I can really expose her,
see that?
Chris. I can really expose her. They get money for their district every year.
That's why they go
Each
so hard
council.
trying to cut them taxes so they can get that bonus. That's why they don't sign off on that. They trying to get that bonus at the end of the year.
So, you know, Derek, you know, can you hear me, Derek?
I can hear you.
Okay.
you right there.
All right. So this is what I'm saying, brother. This woman. So you're basically saying you can't support her. You're not gonna vote for her.
Why would he?
I vote for her.
I'm sorry. Say again.
I ain't gonna sit here and say she's a bad person. I ain't gonna say she's not a good parent or whatever, or a brother or whatever. She is not a good councilwoman. As far as handling your business for all aspects of District 4, not just where you live at. Don't have 5 kids and only show love to 2.
Man.
Right.
You better talk about it. Come on now.
Right. I'm with that.
You got to treat all your kids the same. No favoritism. I don't give a damn if they got different names. You treat your kids the same.
You know, let me say this, Derek. Let me say this. You have really rattled me about this thing, what you just said, pertaining to the matter of this woman denying. So let me ask you this. Did the young lady ever get her license that she denied to open up her business?
I think she just gave it up because she already had the business. She doing something. I don't know if she's selling bundles or doing hair or doing something in there, but I know she wanted to start serving wine because it's on the Montgomery page. Every time they go live and have a city council meeting, I sit there and watch it. And then she starts sharing. So soon this man come, didn't take long, got his license. Same area, same street.
Man, god dang.
And you know, let me just say this, man. Let me tell you what I find so telling and interesting about this entire situation. That being what you're talking about is the fact that when you look at the black community today, everybody will tell you, or you will hear, certain components out there tell black people, pull yourself up by your bootstraps, right? But it becomes difficult to pull yourself up by your bootstraps when they're not providing you the straps to pull yourself up with. And what I'm saying is, Derek, is that you got to understand something. Like this lady, man, for her to go out here and to vote against people in her district who could potentially provide jobs for people of that district. Like one of the things Mr. Producer was talking about earlier is how some people in amongst us that look like us have been saturated with the aspect of wanting handouts. Like they're counting the city's budget, wanting them to put money A, B, and C, when a lot of the things that they could possibly do for themselves. But then what becomes difficult when you got somebody like Audrey Graham, when they go out there to apply for license to run a business or to do something, she's against it. It's like, damn if you do, damn if you don't.
And then uneducated people, when all that happened, they want to blame the mayor.
Yeah.
They want to blame the mayor for something that the city council could have voted with and got it passed, and he could have signed off on it. But I don't know.
Yeah, the thing about that is our people are uneducated to politics. Because I ain't gonna lie, I was one who was uneducated to politics.
But you did the work. You did the work and got hip.
I did the work. But I ain't gonna say I was always 100% until he kept his word on what he promised us. And he still make decisions I scratch my head. I be like, oh no. Show me where he was wrong in that recording when he said he got to leave the state of this money for Montgomery.
Facts.
Who giving out $1 million in Montgomery?
Facts.
Damn.
Facts.
Who giving it out? I just want everybody who's against Reed, tell me who giving out money in Montgomery.
Crickets. We got crickets.
They want me to answer the question. I want them to answer that question here, and we can have a debate.
Well, Derek, let me ask you something. Once again, right? So you basically saying that there has been a change of bad information that has been put out there against Stephen, correct?
Yeah, it is. It is to the point where you have possibly, allegedly, managers or supervisors who's trying to assassinate his running for mayor at the sanitation department. If he tell you go clean this street up and you don't clean it up, then people get on Facebook and say, "Oh, the mayor ain't doing nothing." Be
Man,
mindful, a driver and a serving maintenance worker only goes where the supervisor tell them to go. A lot of people are uneducated how the sanitation department works too.
I'm glad you're here to clear a lot of this stuff up.
Well,
Because
so
that's a lot of the arguments we've been having. Oh, it's the trash. Like I've been saying, people have managers.
Yeah.
Reed is the CEO of the city.
of the company, right?
He has to put managers and supervisors in line. If they ain't doing their job, then you know what I'm saying, the company ain't gonna run right. Everybody got a job. It's the same pecking order everywhere, whether you work in fast food or construction. So come on, man. Shit fall down here.
You got a director. You got Chris Conway. He's over the director, and Chris Conway report to the manager. I mean, he report to the mayor. Up under the director, you got the manager. Then you got the supervisor. Then you got the drivers, and you got the service maintenance workers.
So
Drivers and service do not decide where they go.
So basically, Derek, for clarity, I'm gonna ask you a couple of more things. We'll let you slide off. So there, quite naturally, there's a chain of command, right?
Yes,
That runs up to the top.
yes, sir.
That being said, if those things are not handled on a smaller scale with the people in management, that's like Mr. Producer saying. Fact of the matter is, you have managers of departments. So when there's an issue, you contact the manager, and you express those things to the manager. And I'm on all of these various sites, people are blaming, oh man, Stephen Reed ain't doing this, man. Stephen, and that's what Mr. Producer, he's
Shit,
been
they
on there.
want him to go out there and pick up the goddamn trash.
Yeah, and then the other thing, like with the crime. Matter of fact, hold on. Let's do this. Let's pivot real quickly. I want you to tell everybody. You and I talked the other day, and we were talking about the situation that happened down there in Gibbs Village, right?
Yes,
You know what I'm talking about, right, Derek? Okay. I would like for you to explain to us. There were some individuals out there at the time when that happened. I would like for you to explain to them what happened.
The guys who was out.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
The guys out there. He's right, and you know, like I told you, I'm good friends with him. But it just shows proof. No matter what you do, I'm gonna happen. You ain't gonna be inside nobody's house if a DV happens, domestic violence. You is not gonna be at no club and somebody step on somebody's shoes and not be waiting on them in the parking lot. The mayor can't hold by the hand and say, be good, put you in the bed, read your bedtime story, don't go outside. If he do that, something wrong with him.
Man.
I just got a statistic of the top 25 places in the United States not to live, and you got 3 of them. Out of the 25, 3 of the cities are out the state of Alabama. Montgomery ain't even on.
Man, I've been telling people that. And I'd have been around the country.
Y'all claiming we have the problem. But let's go back to crime. Let's go back to crime. It's a way to fix crime. We know we got to get more officers. We know we got to get more officers.
Right.
But how do we get more officers? We got to pay them, right?
Right.
Take your ass to the city council meeting and see when that man be trying to implement pay rate.
Come on now.
Stop going on fucking hearsay and take your ass down there and listen. It's up to them goddamn councilmen to vote the shit in. Why ain't nobody talking bad about the councilmen?
Come on now.
Why ain't nobody down they damn throat? Because he's just the face of the goddamn city. They run the city. It don't matter who the mayor is. He still got to go through the damn council board.
You know what? It's funny that you say that, and that's real. That's real poignant. Just think about this. If Barrett do win, and you got all the Republican councilmen, and you got Aubrey Graham, so they gonna vote everything for him to make him look like he doing something.
Exactly. She gotta argue with the man. If you got a hold to my live and seen it, every time Mayor Reed said, I want to try to argue with the man. She is very unprofessional. And ain't nobody lying on her. All I tell them, go watch the video.
Go watch the video.
So what I'm gonna do, Derek, I'm gonna put that video on my page where people it's people, everybody watching this across the world, internationally. The video is an hour. It's a little over an hour long. But people, what you can do is watch it and you decide for yourself. But the whole point is that I have somebody on here. I have somebody on here that's pointing out the reason why he's not supporting her. Like I've said this, that she's been a distractionist for this guy, for Stephen Reed. She wants to say she aligned herself with the Democrat Party. We got somebody coming up after you who's gonna put the nails in the coffin. Like she been doing shit, man. So her family members, her uncles and first cousin, husband, y'all don't need to come at me about shit, man. Like what I'm doing is I'm putting out there shit by her voting record. You understand? Like the same thing I'm talking about, like the shit with this guy Victor, what the fuck his name? Victor Felder. Felder. I said, and I stand on this.
Yeah, Felder ain't no bad guy.
Nah, I'm sure he might not be. I'm not saying he's a bad guy.
He's just a casualty of war, man.
No, I'm not saying he's a bad guy. But what I'm saying is, this dude, listen, man, city government is more than crime. Okay? But let me say this. You can say he ain't a bad guy, but he's doing a bad thing. And the bad thing is, that's what I'm saying. We have an element that's not an element of surprise. Okay? Yeah. The element of it would be an element of surprise if something came up and it was distracting you. But the shit is right before your eyes.
And that's the crazy part.
Like the thing is, you have this guy here. You have a guy here that is dividing the vote. Now, somebody said that he might get 8 to 10%. Well, that's 8 or 10% that should be going one way. Versus you have a group of people who's going to vote one way. And depending on what the numbers are, that 8 to 10% could be harmful. That's all I'm saying. And you're running and you can't win. That's the whole point. And that's what I'm saying. City government ain't just about some knuckleheads out there shooting up the fucking community, man. It's shit about goddamn, like what this brother here talking about. Like budgets, shit being advocated, certain shit being put out there, certain shit got to be done. Then you got all of these fucking distractionists, these people working against you. They ain't trying to work with you to put this shit in perspective. Man, that's enough to say, man, you know what, man, I don't even want this shit no more.
Man.
I mean, you think about that. Then you got the what I consider what to be the element of surprise. Yo, goddamn folks out there mad with you because you got a goddamn extortionist trying to come extort you out of $15,000, $20,000 a month. What the fuck, man? And then you go out here, and if I'm talking to you in something in confidence, Derek, if I'm talking to you about, I'm not expecting you to go out here and record the shit and use it against me later, man. That's some whole shit, man. That shit hoes do, man.
Nobody talking about that whole
You understand what I'm saying? So one thing about me, Derek, I told you the other day. I'm a real dude, man. I've had things. That's why I'm saying I got people out there talking about I can't vote, man. Look here, man. Listen. My name, man. Listen, man. I can vote if I want to. Okay, that's the whole point. You don't know what the fuck you talking about. That's first and foremost. And you need to be careful. You need to be careful what you say to me. Because I can be a very low down, vindictive motherfucker if I want to. You understand? I could fuck your life up if I want to. Understand that about me, Chris Miles. You understand? I could be fucking low down where your ass goddamn come fucking tomorrow morning, goddamn U.S. Marshals at your shit.
Come on.
The shit that I know on you. Motherfucker, don't try me. I get what you saying, Mr. Producer. But I'm saying, man, I'm just putting this shit in its proper perspective. This is the Chris Miles show. So I'm going to say what the fuck I want to say. How the fuck I want to say it.
Amen.
You understand me? That's what we dealing with here. So I'm just saying, everybody got a fucking problem with me. You don't like it? Change the goddamn channel. I've been through and went through too much. Like I had this dude on here. I'm going to give it back to you, Derek. But I had a motherfucker on here that was on here pushing that Trump bullshit. Trump got 91 fucking indictments, man. It was the Trump administration that indicted me. You understand? Because I spoke out on a fucking issue. Then you got this polyester suit wearing motherfucker come and gonna talk shit about something when you know what the fuck this shit was. Man, come on, man. You can say what you gotta say, Mr. Producer. I'm gonna need me one after this one, though, for real.
Oh nah, man, you good. You said everything.
But anyway, Derek, let me just say this, man. I'm not finna apologize, people. I'm not finna apologize for anything. Derek, I appreciate you coming on. But that's the beauty. That is the beauty of what we do. This is the beauty of podcasting, bruh. Like, I ain't regulated by no FCC. You understand? This ain't what that is. This ain't what that is, man. And I'm just saying, people have to realize out here, man, this shit is too fucking critical, bruh. It's too critical, man, for us to be out here knowing when you look at the Supreme Court, these people are repealing shit to take away rights from you. Then you got this man down in Florida. He go there, this black woman down there won her seat. He take her out the seat, talking about she's soft on crime. Then you get these guys come up here from Selma, that's come up here, go to Montgomery where you are. They go down there and start a goddamn ruckus and then jump on this guy using the N-word, and they say, well, you know what? No, it wasn't racist. So at every turn, man, we being kicked at some point in time, man. If I got a dog tied to the tree out there, and I go out there and kick the dog in his ass every day, guess what? Eventually that dog gonna say he gonna get tired and say, you know what? I'm going to bite him first opportunity I get. I'm that dog been tied to the tree, bruh. And a lot of people out there feel like I do. Then you got this woman out here that's from the neighborhood. That's what I'm from. That she going out here voting against her interests for people, man, that don't have her people's interest. Man, that's too much, man. But go ahead and say what you got to say, Derek. We're going to close this shit out, man.
And the thing about it, Chris Miles, her husband, he lurked my page. Whenever I post, he up on it. But he always say, well, they got their raise and we unanimous. Well, what I'm trying to make him understand, she didn't want to vote unanimous. She seen us stood up and tell them they got to dump that shit. And that's why she threw her little hand up and said, okay, yeah. But she didn't want to vote that. So don't make it seem like, yeah, that we got our 19% and it was unanimous. No, we forced that motherfucking unanimous.
Right.
And that's exactly what it was. In the video, like I keep saying, the video gonna show it.
But let me say this, Derek. In all sincerity, brother, you and the other guys down there should not have to have forced anything, man. It should have been a thing where it was brought to the table. The city had the money to accommodate you guys, the police department, the firemen, everybody else. it should have never got to. But you know what? Let me say this in closing. Everybody that got a raise should thank the sanitation department for that. Because had y'all not did what y'all did, not even the police that's supposed to protect and serve, the firemen, the first responders, they wouldn't have gotten shit if it had not been for the people who looked down on it, which is the sanitation department. I'm going to give you the last word. We out.
Man, I appreciate the point, Chris. I appreciate what you do for the community, for not just Montgomery, but the whole Southeast region, covering the whole world.
Facts.
Kudos to that. Be a man, never change. Stay yourself. And let's hope we get the right people in council. And let's hope we get the right mayor, which is the one we have now.
Facts.
Facts.
Man, you can plug your business if you want to, man.
Yeah, plug your business, man.
I appreciate it. Chappelle Cabinets LLC out of Montgomery, Alabama. We build custom cabinets. We build doors. We do. We also do things as far as building things that women don't like to build. You know, they order it off Amazon, and we'll put it together for them. Also, we have every Christmas we do a tour drive called Chappelle Cabinets Tour Drive.
Listen, Derek. This is what we gonna do, brother. I'm making a commitment to you right here on the Chris Miles Show. We are going to get in that with you this year, brother. All right?
No.
You got a partner from the Chris Miles Show on that. And let me just say this. I got a couple of projects me and Mr. Producer working on. Down there, I'm gonna get with you on that because I need some work done. But I appreciate you for coming on, man. You got a partner on your toy drive this year from the Chris Miles Show. We try to give back as much as possible, and that's what we do. And this is how we change the dynamics of our community. Derek, thank you for coming on, man. God bless you, man. And we'll talk soon. That's guaranteed.
Yep.
All right?
All right.
All right. Have a good one. Mr. Producer.
For sure.
Wow. He dropped
that was powerful, man.
He dropped some bombs.
Man, that was powerful.
He dropped some bombs.
Yeah.
Let me just say this, man. I think people need to understand something about all of this stuff that's going on. Like, we are at a point in time in our life right now where there are so many critical things that are happening in our community. Well, we have to be on one accord. Wouldn't you agree to that?
Oh yeah, no doubt.
So what I'm saying is, you know, people say, "Oh well, you know, get to a point of becoming animated." I want people to understand. We help people. We help people. The thing with the shit with Carly Russell. We did what? We donated money, did we not?
Man, yes we did.
We donated money to help and find Carly Russell, people. The Chris Miles Show did that. Steve, we believe in Stephen Reed. What happened? What we did, Mr. Producer?
Shit, we donated money to that.
We donated money. Derek Chappelle got something going on, a toy drive. We gonna donate money. We put our money where our mouth is. You understand? And that's the thing, man. And this is what Mr. Producer was talking about earlier about things going on. You know, in order for things to change, you have to get active and change those things. You can't depend on government, city government, and get mad when you don't get anything. And this is the sad part about it. Like you were saying, Mr. Producer, they count the city's budget, but then he got all of these distractionists, people down there. He got five, actually 6 people against him. So how do you get anything done, bro?
And that's what I was saying earlier. When he was saying that, it was just jogging my mind. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little dumb, but Just think about if Barrett got that seat. If Barrett got the mayorship, all them white guys and Archie Graham, they gonna vote everything that he say.
Yeah, they going
and they gonna make him look damn good.
They going
like he the savior. But no. We not finna have that. That's my fight. Like, why would y'all let an outsider come in to a city that's 69% black? This our city. Why would y'all let the opposition come in and take over this? I'm saying y'all ain't tired. Like he said, no, the man might not make all the right decisions. Ain't nobody perfect but Jesus. You know?
And even they put him to death.
Shit, his own people. Shit, yeah. Jesus couldn't reach some of his own people. His own people
2/3
killed him.
2/3. The ones that.
So what y'all expect Reed to do?
The 2/3 out here. And this is the thing. Let me say.
Hold on. If we turned on Jesus, what y'all expect Reed to do?
Listen. Exactly.
He don't stand a chance.
But this the thing. This the thing, Mr. Producer. Let's go to the crime thing real quick, right? Let's talk about crime. The people that are advocating to eliminate crime. One of them have been under me since 2006, 2005, no, 2006. No, I'll take it back. 2008. I don't want to lie. 2008. Right? They know what my message has been. Okay? They know what my message has been. Even when we were going out that street teaching, we were doing things. We were, getting involved. We were fighting roadblocks. We were doing things, right? They knew exactly what my message was. My thing have always been, it's a simple fix for us to correct the crime element in our community. And that is for us to turn back to the Most High God, follows His laws, statutes, and commandments. That's what that book is there for. But we have a minister that's out here that's pushing, talking about what the mayor's not doing. That's your job.
Man,
that's long. Let me finish.
Is it? No, I'm saying
that is your job to go out here and teach people and tell people the importance of the dietary laws, keeping the. But he don't keep the Sabbath. To do according to what the Most High. That's how we get rid of the crime element. And guess what? Not only if we follow just the basic laws that the Most High gave us, guess what? Barrett could not infiltrate the community.
Now, we had protection.
Now, this is what I want to do. Since we're talking about Barrett, I need you to bring up that video of that woman. That's the what's her name?
I got it, man. Look, we finna hit on him for a little bit, man. Yeah. Boom.
Well, we know.
Man, shut up.
May not fully understand why I am supporting Barrett Gilbreth.
I
am supporting Barrett
Gilbreth.
You to stop that because he is the man who can help.
All right. So this woman by the name, just take it back to the beginning. Just hold it right there. Barbara Pugh Mays. This woman, right?
Let me crank it down a little bit.
All right.
So we can see you.
So Barbara, Pugh Mays. This guy, I guess, this, to me, this is the old Mr. Producer. This is the old church going psychological bullshit that have us, just captivated with lies and bullshit and things that has no value. Okay? Right. This woman, I want you to think about this. This woman goes out here, and we'll go to the video in a second, but this woman said that this man, Stephen Reed's education didn't matter. I want you to think about that. I want you to think about the fact that we go out here every day, and we tell little black boys and little black girls, little Hispanic boys, little Hispanic girls, the importance of education, right?
Right.
The reason Stephen has accomplished what he has is because he had, and this is the importance of having positive black fathers in the home.
Man, come on now, talk to
Stephen's dad was there to be an advocate for both of his sons. Both of his sons are lawyers.
Come on now.
Okay?
Come on.
They are attorneys. They made some out of themselves because they saw what their dad inspired to do. They didn't come from a broken home. They didn't come from a single parent home. They came from a two-party parent home.
Strong father.
They daddy came. Joe Reed came from a little country ass town. He came up hard. Okay, my uncle went to school with him. He glued his shoes together. You understand? Holes and shit in the bottom of his shoes. But he went to Alabama State. He got an education.
Determination.
And he thrived, determined to make something out of himself. And he was even determined when he started fathering kids that he saw that his sons made something. That shit is very powerful. And not only is it powerful, his son went to Morehouse, finished, and was at the top of the echelon, top of the chain. When it came to being the best that he could be.
Come on now.
Okay? Then not only that, he went to Vanderbilt. You understand? He went to Vanderbilt and he excelled at Vanderbilt. This woman cuts a commercial for a guy that don't even live in Montgomery.
Don't know his educational background.
And that's what I was going to go to.
Yeah.
Like you say Stephen's education don't matter. That's what she said.
That what she said?
A black woman said this shit.
Are we sure?
She said, hold on.
Come on, I'm ad-libbing. Come on.
She said this man, Stephen Reed, education don't matter. But she said she's supporting Barrett. So I want to ask you a question, right?
Me?
We should have had the phone lines open.
Ain't nobody gonna call, man. They scared to call.
But here's the thing I want to ask. What is Barrett's educational background? Like I hear, he just went to Jeff Davis.
That's all I heard. I was finna say the same thing.
See if you pull this shit up.
Man, we ain't got time for that, man.
Okay, but the point is, this woman say, a man that don't even live in this, he don't live in Montgomery. Let's put that shit up. I don't live in Montgomery.
They say he back and forth.
Okay.
So he just pull up to the little talking events and he shoot back down there. Florida ain't that far away from him.
The point is, hold on.
The point is,
all right. This is the point.
Come on now.
You say this man education don't matter. This man is the most educated person that has ever graced the mayorship in Montgomery. We talking about all of these. The first mayor that's I can't even say the two continents. A black mayor of Hebrew descent. You understand?
Come on,
this
man.
dude is the most educated, most qualified.
Most qualified.
And you all say this education don't matter? Are you fucking serious?
This man should be mayor as long as he want
You
to be.
understand what I'm saying? So all these other people that we've got. Now, Bobby Bright was an attorney, but he was a fireman before that.
Yeah.
Now,
Admin, bro.
Emory Farmer was, I don't know what the other guy, Robinson, that in the Whitehurst situation, I don't know what he was. But I know Farmer was he was a construction, he built like Mobile Heights, I think they said.
Yeah.
He was a constructionist or whatever, built houses. Then you had what's the guy, Bobby Bright, who was a fireman attorney. Then you had Todd Strange with Blunt Strange.
Yeah.
He owned a car dealership.
Car dealership,
But
yeah.
Stephen Reed is an attorney. Like this dude went to Morehouse and went to Vanderbilt.
And he learned from his daddy.
He got it from his dad.
He learned from his
That's
daddy.
what I'm saying. So people out here, this is why I advocate for black women to put black fathers back in. Like our problems are fixable.
Make up with your baby
Like
daddy.
this shit is not it's not fixable. It's fixable. And this is why I'm saying, like we had on the attorney
Javier.
Ja Morant's who everybody know who Ja Morant, the brother got caught with
right.
the pistol. Like this is the law firm that Ja Morant is. We had the attorney on. We had him on.
Javier's dad was what? Martin Luther King's attorney.
The guy out of Memphis, Javier Bailey, daddy was Martin Luther King's attorney.
And look what he raised his son to be.
And tell him what the son is. What his son is doing, Mr. Producer.
He a lawyer.
They lawyers, and what else they got?
And all his children lawyers.
And they're in what? Real estate.
And in real estate. So obviously, a strong father in the home, it makes the home.
It makes the home. And so we finna play this video.
Them kids look up to somebody. They see something.
We finna play this video by this woman, but I just find it telling and interesting, as well as ironic for this woman to say that. Okay, she's pushing it, and this is why I'm saying, people, that you can't get caught up in the bullshit, the mirage of shit that goes on. The shit that's just it ain't mixing, because the whole point of purpose is there's agendas, secret agendas that's being pushed that nobody's talking about. You understand? See, so this is it's some other shit behind the shit that's going on behind that shit. Okay? And that's what this lady is representing. Play that video, Mr. Producer.
Many of you may not fully understand why I am supporting Barrett Gilbreth. I am supporting Barrett Gilbreth because he is the man who can help to make a difference in this community. The incumbent mayor has had 4 years to bring about a change in our community. I personally don't care about what college you graduated from. And that seems to be the theme that he always reminds everyone of, is that he graduated Morehouse College. I'm happy for him. But let me remind you that there's more to running the city of Montgomery than knowing where you graduated college. And let me also put a challenge out there to the candidate that I am supporting. And that challenge is to Barrett Gilbreth. Barrett, I'm supporting you. I'm trusting you. The voters of Montgomery are trusting you. We're entrusting you to do what is right by each of us in the city of Montgomery. We're giving you our vote. We're expecting you to help Montgomery to grow to the next level where we know it can be. It can be better for all of us economically. We can be better for all of us job-wise. It can be better for our children and future generations. We want you to do what is right. We want you to work with the city council representatives. We want you to do what is right by us. So let me ask each of you voters out there to please go to the polls on August 22nd and cast your vote for Barrett Gilbreth for mayor of the city of Montgomery. Barrett, I've got my eyes on you.
Man, that's sad.
It is very sad, man. It hurt me to even listen to that. I almost threw up in my mouth. I literally almost threw up in my mouth.
It's a fucking sad day, man, when you still have to deal with people like this woman to fix her goddamn mouth, to sit there and say the shit that came out of her goddamn mouth, Mr. Producer.
I'm saying, like, somebody get the toilet paper. Somebody get the goddamn toilet paper, man.
Listen, to Barrett Gilbert and the people that support him, that old Pony and Dan show of that bullshit, divide and conquer, that day is over with. That day is over with. This woman, this lady, I don't know her. Everybody that I've talked to down there don't know her. I don't know what she has done or what, but that shit ain't that shit. We gonna bring up somebody here.
Yeah, we're gonna bring up somebody here in a minute.
You got.
I just sent you the link already.
Okay, all right.
But
go to the Chris Miles show screen. Let me take care of this.
I'm gonna play a little commercial, man. Hold on.
We're gonna take a commercial.
Let me get y'all.
And we're gonna bring somebody.
Let me get everybody back hyped up, man.
Dedicated to the niggas that was down from day one. Welcome to Death Row.
Like we always do about this time. think I'm gonna shoot you in your face because I don't want to mess up that suit I just bought you. God damn, this nigga is bulletproof. Oh!
Welcome back, everybody. How you doing, Mr. Buckner?
Hello. How you doing, Mr. Producer?
Man, pretty good.
I have enjoyed the show thus far. I
Man,
tell you, I
pleasure, my
can hardly
pleasure.
keep my eyes off.
Yeah, man, we we climbing a little bit, man, but we trying to spit out facts, man. Trying to spit out facts. You got to plug it up. Plug it up again. God dang. Then just plug it up.
Is he still there?
Yeah, you back.
Yeah, I'm getting a delay too.
All right. Yeah, I don't know, the Wi-Fi kind of bad. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, go ahead. We back.
I got two screens up. Yeah.
Is my mic working?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Mr. Buckner, can you hear me? What we got?
Yeah. You can hear us?
I can hear you, but it's a long delay.
Oh, it's a delay.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yes, I hear you.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you fine. Mr. Buckner,
Okay, good.
how you doing today, sir?
I'm doing fine.
Okay, all right. So we just gonna get into this thing. Can you give me a percentage of the expectations of this race? And let me just say this. Let me just say this before you do that. Mr. Producer I really tried to stay away from this, right? I did. You know, this politics is not, and you and I have had this conversation before, but due to the fact that he's supporting Reed, and I know his family very well, and they're good people, but you know, just I saw how compassionate he was about it. Like, I mean, like he really, like I've never, besides LeBron James, I've never seen Mr. Producer go this hard.
Wow.
About anything. Now he loved me the same way, but I mean, like this dude means the world and everything to me. I mean, you know, but he really got behind this thing here. So that being said, Mr. Buckner, this is
We have to repeat
what happened.
over and over.
Oh.
Over and over.
Hey,
What happened?
he said it's lagging. We probably I'm gonna send him another link.
Okay, we're gonna shut this link down. We're gonna give you another one.
Yeah, I'm hearing the same thing over and over again.
Okay, I'm sorry. We finna fix it right now.
Okay.
Just hang on. Hold on.
Yeah, try that one. See what happens.
Okay.
You gonna send it directly to him? Or?
No, it's something to you.
You sent it?
Yeah, I already sent it to you. It's in the inbox.
Okay. Copy.
See what happened, man. Man, Facebook trying to hate, man.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I don't know.
Leave that there.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
That it?
yeah.
Okay.
That sound a little better.
Yeah, if you can hear me, can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Okay, that's a lot better. I still have two screens. I don't know why.
Okay. All right. So, Mr. Buckner, to the lady that was, what her name is?
It's still repeating. I still hear it repeat. I still hear it repeat after we talk and say it, then it start back
said
again.
Dang. Let me see.
Yeah.
Stop 3.
Bear with us.
Saying the same thing. I don't know where that's coming from.
Dang. They still doing it?
I don't know. Let's see.
Yeah, try. See what.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now you start talking and see if it's going to repeat.
Can you hear me?
Go ahead.
Yeah, I did. Can you hear me?
I'm saying just,
So, Mr. Buckner.
Yeah, it's still repeating.
All right, you might just have to pose a question then.
I don't think
It's still
probably,
repeating. I don't know whether these two screens have something to do with it or not, but I have two screens up.
I unplugged my mic. Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Should I have two screens up?
No, I don't know why.
I don't know. It's something that we probably not able to fix. I mean, we probably have to go to. So it's two ways to fix it. I can hang up and call you, bring a picture of you up on the screen.
Or you just call him.
Huh?
Yeah, just call him.
Okay, all right. This is what we're gonna do. All right. Come on. You got an image of it? Can you get it?
Yeah, I get one.
We're gonna call you, Mr. Butler.
Okay, or I can get this whole thing off. I should have got all out of Facebook.
No, you good. You good.
Shit, probably run now. The shit was yellow. It be running now, but
Okay. Mr. Butler. Yeah. All right. I don't know what's going on. It's always a first with dealing with this this equipment. I'm in Facebook. Will you go to Facebook Messenger? You want to try and send them another one? Want to try the link again? or what?
I can.
All right. So what we're gonna do is
It looked like it. Yeah, we was trying to. Hold on.
he's gonna try another link to you. We apologize, people out there, to everybody that's listening and watching, wherever you are. You just never know about this equipment. So this is what we're gonna do. Just bear with us for a second. Yeah. It's coming to you. It's gonna come right now.
That's not true. All right.
You seen it?
Yeah, that's not true. Maybe it'll work this time.
I haven't received it.
Nah, I sent it to him.
Okay. Some people, my mic is live, right?
Did you plug it back up?
Yeah.
Yeah, you back.
Okay, he's back.
Nah, he ain't back yet.
Okay, people. Real quickly, we're having some technical difficulties right now. With our cameras and linking in people who we're bringing on the show. So y'all have to bear with us for a moment.
Can you get
Is he up?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Did that correct the problem?
I think so.
Okay. Wow. It might have been probably
You start talking, we'll see.
Okay. So, Mr. Buckner, I'm gonna let you go into what it is since we've had to do this for attempting 4 times. Okay. So, who is this woman that Barrett Gilbert is running to be an obstructionist to Reed? Who is she and where does she come from?
You mean Barbara Mays, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know her?
Yeah, I know of her, and I know people that's shocked by her for doing this. But see, what happens is, and then I know somebody says she always been a Republican.
Oh, wow. Oh,
See, she was well, I'm not gonna say in bed, but she was partners with Strange, the previous mayor. And you know, we had a lot of blacks that was with Mayor Strange. You know, he won the city when we had a majority black, but it was not a large majority. But he won the city. And Charles Lee, the guy that taped the mayor and all those, Todd Strange was, he was sponsoring them. You know, he was giving them money to operate their little game or thing that they was running, their little hustle. And Charles Lee was angry with the mayor because the mayor did not honor the $30,000 that Strange had promised him. So he came back after mayor had refused, and he came back with a tape recorder. Now, Barbara May had a project going on, and the mayor wouldn't honor that. And a lot of more black people. What happens is that a lot of black folks say, "Oh, it's our time now." You know, when a black mayor is elected, it's our time now. We got you elected, so give me, and they go to him, and he's an honest man. You know, and the same with Todd Strange and the Builders Association, and Kaiser and Louder and all those guys that gave him $500,000, I think, total for him to defeat the mayor, because he wouldn't he wouldn't honor those kickbacks and things that they were doing with the city. He wouldn't honor those things, that the previous mayor was doing. So they spent all that money to get rid of him. Contracts and all those things that he was doing honest. He was doing them honest. So that's why they're after him. And Stephen Reed is a man of honor. Now I don't care what else you say about him, but he's a man of honor. He's a man of honor. He's an educated man, as they said, and he's a man of honor. And he know how to lead. He know how to lead. The city is in the best financial condition it's been in 30 years. In 30 years. We got a surplus at the first time they said 100 years. I mean, he has led the city good. And this boy came from Florida, or they recruited him from Florida. They got him up here. They had a meeting at the Wind Lakes. Todd Strange, Kaiser, and the other Republicans, they met down there at Wind Lakes. And this was before anybody ever heard of Barrett Gilbert. And he came up here, and I think he's living in his father-in-law house or something like that. But when he loses, he gonna go back to Florida. He don't live here. So he comes up, and they didn't want to name one of their good old boys to run because we here know the history of him. And we would bust him. See, don't nobody know nothing about him. He scripted, don't nobody know nothing about him. And that's the game plan. That's the game plan. Now, I'm going to give you this information, and then I'm going to let you ask some questions. Anytime there's a lot of cities, 70% black, 75, some of them even 65, that Republicans refuse to challenge because they know that there's no chance. They know the demographics of that. They see an opening this time. And the opening is with the preacher, Tony, Willie Knight, Tony Knight, and this boy, Felder. All these people here as part of that anger machine. And Charles Lee, the recording man, he threw the kickoff for Felder. It was on the news and everywhere. Big kickoff. And he got money from the Builders Association also. They're throwing money around there, and I know they're throwing money around Audrey Graham because they printed that. You saw that on the sheet. So they're throwing the money around. What they're trying to do, here's the opening. They believe that they got enough disgruntled blacks. They also believe because the 10 to 15% white Democrats in the city that voted for Stephen last time, they are also disgruntled. But they shouldn't be mad with Stephen. They're disgruntled with the Democratic Party, the state Democratic Party. And they attribute their anger to Joe Reed. And he's not in charge of the state Democratic Party, but that's what they're doing. So, and they see an opening there. And I've been watching social media, and the white Democrats in the city are talking negative against Stephen Reed. So the opening is this. They think that Stephen Reed is vulnerable because he's not going to get those votes, which I believe he's going to get half of them. Half of them ain't going to deserve it. They believe that it's a substantial amount of blacks that's going to turn on him because of that tape. They actually think black people are stupid. They send around a text in the black neighborhood touting that same message. Right? He don't care about black folks like they care about black folks. Like they care about black folks. So they actually think black people are stupid. But here's the thing about it. All those people got offended by it. It backfired. And the preachers in the churches all over, in the black churches, are lining people up to go to the polls. Now, here's what's going to happen. Here's what's going to happen from a 40-year pro of Montgomery elections. Okay? It's like you said, that small percentage of disenchanted blacks may be 8 to 10%. Ain't no more than that. It may be that. It may be 5. Maybe 5. This boy coming up from Florida, Chris, this boy coming up from Florida ain't gonna get no more than 35% now. That's all he gonna get. And Stephen will get close to 55% of the vote, and it won't go in no runoff or nothing like that. Now we turned them out. We turned them out. Now, did you write those figures down, Chris? Chris?
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah, did you write those figures down? Or
Did I do what? I'm sorry.
Close to those figures now.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well,
yeah.
But you know what? Let me tell you something. Let me tell you where I call them the sleeper cell. Mm-hmm. Let me tell you where votes are going to go that are going to come in from Stephen that everybody has discounted. I actually received, believe it or not, I just received at 9:02. I just received a message from that say attachment unavailable from Tony Knight. I don't know what he's sending me, but then resend it, Tony, since Willie Knight, Slick Willie, since you were watching the show. And I just received another DM, hold on, from somebody, right? Let me tell you who the sleeper component is, Mr. Buckner. That is the gay community in Montgomery, Alabama is going to vote for Stephen. So the vote, this is, somebody just sent this to me. Now, for the ones that are, now I don't know what the population is or the constituents that are there, what the numbers are, but I'm assuming from what I'm seeing, hold on, from what I'm seeing right now is whatever numbers that are lost, and pulling, those numbers will counteract from the gay community there in Montgomery, Alabama. Well, so I don't. Maybe you know better. I just received
a substantial amount of those were the white Democrats, though.
I'm sorry. Say again.
A substantial amount of the gays were the Democrats.
Okay.
Democrats.
So I guess. Hold on. What I'm assuming, Mr. Buckner, is that as this person has just said, sent me a message. Tony Knight has, him and his crew, Felder, has not even factored in them being a part of the voting process. And this person says that they're watching and that they're going to support Stephen Reed. So whatever numbers that Felder might be able to pull, or whatever number that Barrett is able to get, then he's going to, they will make it up from that half. Okay.
And you're right too, because I just thought Audrey Graham and the Republicans on the council, they stopped the equal opportunity ordinance that the mayor put forward, a non-discriminatory ordinance that he put forward, and they blocked it. And the reason why they blocked it, you know the reason why they blocked it? And Graham said it herself, because the gays was in it. Because the mayor wanted not to discriminate against anybody. Anybody. He had everybody in the non-discrimination law. But they went against the whole law, that non-discrimination against black, Hispanic, anybody else, but the gays was in there, so they wanted to discriminate against them, I guess.
Read that.
So they blocked it. So you might be right there. We may have a group that's hidden that might make up, but Chris, it's not gonna be no runoff. Felder ain't that strong.
Yeah, I don't think so either. For him to and that's funny. So this is the thing. I'm getting text messages from this Pastor Polyester sending me messages.
Mr. Knight, let me tell you this right here.
Go ahead and talk.
Mr. Knight, let me tell you this right here. Come Wednesday, Felder gonna go back to that prison and clock in. And whatever you do during the day, you need to go clock in. Because he ain't gonna be the mayor and you ain't gonna be head of security. Don't quit your job.
Don't quit your day job, huh?
And Gilbert gonna be back in Florida by Saturday.
Yeah, he going back down there with them hurricanes.
So this you know what? This is what I find so funny. Like this dude, man. Like, dude, you associate with losers, man. At the end of the day, the other dude that he got mad with you all about, cause y'all didn't put him in a seat, and I had to tell him, like, dude, this man can't go. They can't go put somebody in a seat because you want him there. Like, at some point in time, the light should go off, and just you should understand that you are a loser in life. Like you just can't get it right, man. You know what I'm saying? And then you go there and you get somebody. You're sending text messages to my show. First of all, let me just so you understand something, Mr. Knight. I'm larger than Facebook, bruh. Okay, I'm larger than I'm on Spotify right now. Apple, Dreezer. I'm places where your dude ain't. Okay. So that's what you need to understand. I'm on Twitter as well as YouTube. Your dude is on Facebook. I'm international right now. That's what you need to understand. The people from around the world can see Buckner. We just listen. When the content is uploaded, we upload it to Facebook for everybody to see. But as of next week, we won't even be. Talk to him, Mr. Producer.
Yeah, we'll be exclusive on YouTube.
YouTube and Spotify.
Trying to get this money.
So and that's what we doing. We get paid for what we do. So when you sitting here sending me these dumbass text messages, I don't give a fuck what Felder's doing, man.
He just want you to hear Felder, man.
Yeah, man. That's man. Do what you do, man. You know what I'm saying? The dude for a vote for Felder is a vote for failure. The dude. Once again, a vote. Listen to everybody. Y'all listen at the dirtiest player in the game. Okay? I know you scared of me, Tony Knight. Rightfully so. Slick Willie, whatever you want to call. I know you scared of me. I am the dirtiest player in the game. Okay? That's what you need to understand. I'm the Ric Flair of this shit. That's what you need to understand. Okay? Now, this is what I want you to understand. I don't have to upload anything to Facebook. That's what you should know this. I am exclusively on Spotify. Google my name right now. This shit'll come up. You go to YouTube, it's gonna come up. All right. What you gotta understand is what you see going on. We're streaming. So you sending me these dumbass text messages about, man, I'm not interested in none Felder's talking about. I'm not. You know where I am, and like Mr. Producer said, Wednesday you go clock in. Do your little top flight security shit that you do, and then your boy can go back to prison doing the anal cavity searches, looking up somebody's ass like he do on a regular. Excuse that, Mr. Buckner. And what else they do? Watching monitors. He has a shit chance in hell. He can't. He didn't even run for the district.
Do you think when all them workers got a raise, didn't he get a raise too?
Who?
Felder.
I don't know nothing about them getting.
No, I'm just saying. Like,
I don't.
If all the workers didn't Reed get Felder a raise?
No, because Felder's on the Department of Career, which is the state.
Oh, my bad.
That has nothing to do with the city. He works under K. Ivy.
Ivy gave him a raise.
Oh, Ivy gave him.
Yeah, Ivy would have to give him a raise. Okay, but I'm just saying, this is what people need to understand, Mr. Buckner.
Come on, man. Let Mr.
I'm gonna give it back to him. What people need to understand is that we're talking about a man. Let's talk about probate. The judge of probate deals with money. It deals with estates. That's money. So we got a man that came from Montgomery County dealing with money situations every day that transitioned to the city. Okay, so we talking about money. Then Willie Knight and his crew are going to convince me a man that's watching goddamn monitors every day, all day for 10 hours is more qualified than a man that was at probate dealing with a state. And we talking about like billions of dollars. When there's a land deal that's done in Montgomery County, it runs through probate. When somebody dies, the money has to be allocated for somebody that has passed away over the state. That is money that runs through probate. Right. Stephen Reed was over that. So you're not finna convince me, nobody's gonna convince me that this man, even Gilbert or whatever the fuck his name is, and these folks are more qualified than Stephen Reed. I ain't buying it. Matter of fact, let me say this. Woo! Let me say this here. Right here. You see this right here? If you can convince me this, Willie Knight, I would give you this right here. You understand what I'm saying? You see what this is? I would give it to you, Willie Knight. Maybe you can take it and go buy you a couple of suits. Get out of them polyester suits that you wear. Stop playing with me, man.
Get that air conditioner fixed.
Get your matter of fact, I'll give you this so you can go fix your church up. Put you about 5 units in your church. You understand? Stop playing with me, bruh. I ain't the one to play with. Sorry about that, Mr. Buckner. I'll give you back the floor.
I know. You said you went off once before. I was listening. I said you on
that dude's a clown, man. You a straight clown, man. You around here want to talk trash. You and I ain't on the same level. No kind of way ever. That's the whole point. Stop playing with me. I don't care nothing about you supporting Felder. He's not qualified to be mayor. He couldn't lead me to my goddamn mailbox with $1 million check in. I'm just telling you. Now go ahead, Mr. Man. Y'all got me, man. I'm gonna need me one after this.
Let me just say what Mr. Producer said earlier. Felder is not a bad guy. He is misguided.
Very
terribly misguided.
Well, we got plenty of those in the nigga community.
Willie Knight should know better. I mean, he purposely, these preachers, a lot of these preachers on the take now from the Republican Party.
Oh, so wait a minute. That's what I want to ask you. He got paid. I heard he got paid off.
That's what they're saying now. But Felder is not getting any money. Now, Felder I believe he's an honest young man that's misguided.
No doubt.
And he's got these people that pushing him up to do the wrong thing. He don't have a snowball chance in hell. In hell to win. The only thing he can do is what you said. He can take votes from the mayor. Now, he may not be taking votes from the mayor because this crowd, Karen Jones and Willie Knight now, may vote for Gilbert anyway. So the crowd that he has, the 5% that he has, may be that crowd that's so pissed off until they'll vote for Gilbert anyway. So he may not be taken. See, what happened is that Charles Lee and the rest of them and Barbara May and all those others that the mayor wouldn't give a kickback to, they got their little group. But I'm telling you, it's not big. It's not big. Won't get 10% of the vote. and Gilbert, he won't get about 35.
Facts.
I'm here to tell you that right now.
Facts, man. And it's sad, man. It's all, it's all the people. It seems like it's all the people that's bitter. You know what I'm saying? It's all the people that's bitter, all the underachievers in life, A lot of people, they mad. I'm saying, I think they mad that this dude excelled. He excelled to the tip top of the mountain, and they was underachievers. They not in the circles. They not, what I'm saying, in the limelight. And they hating on that. They hating on it.
Yeah, they hating on it because, see, believe it or not, as smart as he is, when he stands up and talks, when he goes on national TV, when he goes on anywhere, when he goes into a debate like he did last year, like 4 years ago with that guy, I don't know whether you saw it, he had no paper. And he was just rattling off and knowing all this stuff in his head. He's brilliant. And the sky is the limit. They're accusing him of, he never said anything. But they see that congressional seat standing out there. And now they're all hollering, well, he gonna run for that. He ain't gonna be mayor, he gonna run for that. The reason why they are saying that is because he's so qualified.
Right.
He ain't said nothing about that. They are saying he's gonna run for that Congress seat or anything else open. He gonna do this. The man is well qualified, like Chris said. There's no one in Montgomery as more qualified for mayor than Stephen Reed.
And that's what they hate. And that's the problem. That's what they hate. You can't get mad at that man because y'all underachieved. Y'all, everybody had a shot in life. Everybody had a shot in life to try to be and make what they wanted to make of themselves. And y'all mad because y'all underachieved. It ain't y'all. It ain't his fault. It ain't his fault.
And see, some white people hate to see a successful
man, exactly,
charismatic black man.
Oh, he too arrogant, man. You as a man, you supposed to be arrogant.
They hated Obama for nothing. They just hated him because he's the same way. He was smart, had charisma, and the same way with Stephen. Some of them just hate him for that.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy. That sucks.
But these people are going to get out and vote. I'm going to tell you that right now. These people, they motivated, and Gilbert helped motivate them. Gilbert and Willie Knight and all of them that's running around with those tapes and all that old silly stuff. It's just telling folks that these old folks in wheelchairs and everything else, it's telling them we got to go. They're going to get out and vote. I'm going to tell you that right now. They
right
just
now.
motivated.
Right now.
So let me ask you something, Mr. Bugner. Let me ask you a question. Pertaining to the subject matter Tuesday, right? Pertaining to the subject matter Tuesday, give me your best assessment of how you think this thing is going to play out.
I just did. Well, let me give it to you right now. And I can't give it to you exactly, but it'll be just about what I'm going to say. Felder is not going to get 10%. You said it. You said 8. It may be 5. Maybe 5. He
wow.
Get that. He's not. It's not that many black folks against Stephen Reed now. I'm going to tell you that now.
I know.
But because they took that tape, everyone I see said, well, he told the truth. That was a private conversation. They mad with the guy that taped it. Every black person, very few I find. The only ones I find are the ones that's on Charles Lee's side. Most black people I talk to, so that's small. Gilbert is going to get It's 29% white here. He's not even gonna get all those, but what he gonna get? He's not gonna get no more than 35% of the vote. He's not gonna get no more than 35% of the vote.
For sure.
So hold on, Mr. Buckner. Hold on. So all right, let's do the numbers real quickly, right? So there's 69% of 7. How many? What's y'all population?
It's 69% black.
Okay, 69%. So Felder gets, you say, roughly 10%. Maybe that's being a little modest. He gets 10%.
No, that's too much. He may get
That's too much.
Yeah, but
let's give him 10%.
We can't give him 10%. It's too much.
Okay. Well, hold on. So if all of the white people vote for what's his name, Barrett, right?
29%.
That's 29%.
He ain't gonna get.
He don't think all them gonna get it.
He'll get 20 some percent of the white vote. He ain't gonna get 29. Steve gonna get some white votes now.
Yeah, he gonna get some.
Yeah.
Yeah, he gonna get half of the Democrats. That's mad. He would. Last time he got all of the white Democrats. But he gonna
but it's a different game now.
So
I would think that he's going to get all this time because this is what people don't realize. This guy Barrett Gilbert is he's a undercover Donald Trump, Ron DeSantis.
Yeah, but he ain't gonna get all of them. He ain't gonna get all of them. You can get if it's 29% white, he ain't gonna get all the white votes. It's white. Steve may not get half as many as he got last time. So let's give him a total of 35. 35 and 10 is 45. That means there's 55% votes out there.
Man.
Steve is going to get at least 55%. I'm going to tell you that now.
Shit, Willie Knight, Felder, y'all go clock in Wednesday.
Man, you know what? Hey, he been sending me. Hey, this dude is really funny. Like he up here, count my pockets. He doing what they do. Count my pockets, right? He's counting my pockets tonight. Okay. So I'm gonna call this guy. I'm gonna call this guy Wednesday. I'm gonna call you. And what we're gonna do is I'm going to bash you really bad, Pastor Polyester. I'm gonna bash you because you, like everybody else, came out against this guy.
Mr. Butler said something.
Oh, go ahead. What you say, Mr. Butler?
I said I want him on air.
Oh yeah. Hey. Hold on.
Wednesday, bring him up on air.
Bring him up on air.
You hold on. Let me ask you when you want to come on.
On Wednesday.
Okay, Wednesday. Yeah, you up for a show Wednesday?
Yeah, man, we can make something happen, baby.
All right.
Anything happen if he gonna come on.
So let's see what he say. I said, do you want to come on Wednesday? We doing. I know you watching. I know you watching. Pastor Slick. So you've been sitting here while Mr. Buckner been on playing like you ain't watching when I know you watching. So let's see if you gonna be man enough to show up Wednesday on the air, and I'm gonna bring Mr. Buckner back on here. Let's see what he say. Okay, all right. So he say he'll come on.
Okay.
He gonna come on. Okay, cool. Mm-hmm. So Mr. Buckner, we got a situation where we're gonna bring him on. We're gonna bring him on Wednesday. I'm gonna give you the floor and let you. But you know what? It's gonna be really bad for you, Pastor Slick, because you know what I'm saying. I don't dislike it. I definitely don't dislike Phil. I know a lot of people think that I do, but I don't. In reality,
politics,
I don't.
Man, just politics.
It's politics. But what I'm saying that I don't dislike Tony Knight. You know what I'm saying? But the fact of the matter is, I don't like what you do. You can never ever call me being against my people. You should never fix your mouth to say that. You should never say that about Mr. Buckney. I'm sitting here reading all of these things. This I know that this guy's watching. Okay? Yeah. But the whole point is that they stacked the deck against Stephen. I was here and he wasn't qualified. Like this woman, Miss Pugh Mays, they say he wasn't qualified. He got the education. They tell us all the time, Mr. Buckney, you was a school teacher. You taught school. So the thing is, you would always tell your students, get your education. So now education don't matter? Education don't matter. And all of these other people that have come, like this dude. Oh, let me ask you this. What is this kid's, he's not a kid. What is Barrett Gilbert's educational status? Can you tell me? Where he come from?
I think he went to Auburn for a little while. I don't even know whether he graduated or not. He went to Jeff Davis and then he went to Auburn and he married a rich girl. Well off anyway. They said her dad got some money. That's the one that's up here now. But
yeah, man, you know, Auburn produced them veterinarians. I guess he wanted to be an animal doctor, a cow doctor or something.
He went there. I don't know whether he graduated or not, but he went there, and I think that's where he met his wife at. Yeah. And he found out that she had some money.
So he did what he had to do. Respect.
Yeah, I think he was a half-ass athlete too.
What did he play? Football or baseball?
Something like that. But he didn't make it. Neither one of them. I don't even think he graduated. He hooked on to money. He always been an opportunist.
Oh yeah,
and that is simply what he is this time. Let me say this, Mr. Buck. I'm gonna say this, and we're gonna let you go. So your prediction for Tuesday, I'm gonna let you close this out. Give me your best scenario of what you think will happen Tuesday.
He already said.
No, I want to know this. I get what he said. But for the listening audience here, Willie Knight say we only got 2 people listening. Well, he made 3.
Right.
He
make 3 people. You make 3. You make 3, Willie Knight. But listen. So this is the deal, right?
Well, when you finish, I'm going to share this too.
Okay, all right. So I want you to tell me. I want you to tell me how this thing gonna play. Go ahead.
Okay, it's gonna play out, and I'm just gonna give you the numbers.
Please.
The numbers, as I see them. Felder get 5 to 10%. 10% max. Gilbreth, he'll get 35 max.
Ooh, that's
it's
a big
29% white. He won't get all the whites. He may get a few blacks. He may get a few pick up there, but he won't get about 35%. And that'll leave 55% of almost certain Stephen Reed. He'll get at least 55%. And the other 2 are maxed out. One of them won't get over 10, and one of them won't get over 35.
For sure. Those are the numbers.
Mr. Buckner, I don't like losing, man. So you know what? I got the utmost respect and love for you as a person.
Hold me to it.
So that being said, like I said, I don't want to have to face Willie Knight lose. But I mean, like I said, I ain't worried about this. His guy can't win. That's impossible. You know what I'm saying?
Willie Knight a switch hitter. He for either or.
Yeah, you're right. So the point is, Mr. Buckner, listen, we gonna come back Wednesday. Willie Knight has committed. I go back to calling you Willie Knight Wednesday, but right now you still slick. You know what I'm saying? You still slick, and I know Willie Knight you in watching, man. You know, I know you got to get up and go do top flight security. You know what I'm saying? That you in here watching. You trying to see what Mr. Buckner gonna say. That's the only reason why he in here. He really don't care about what I'm saying, but he care about what you say. So he in here tonight. But we gonna bring him on here Wednesday since his partner, El Diablo, didn't show up. He was supposed to debate the other little dummy that Willie Knight has taken him under his wing now. The Republican. He was supposed to the one was supposed to debate you. Yeah. So but anyway, Willie Knight, I'm gonna hold you to this, man. We're gonna look for you win. Now I'm gonna let you know. Man, you coming in dangerous territory. Cause not only I know Zach gonna rope-a-dope you, beat you to death. But also too, when he tag team me, I'm coming in and get me some of it. Just leave me a little bit of him, Mr. Buckner. And I think Mr. Producer want to live too. So you in a no-win situation. But go ahead, you have something you want to say before we close?
Yeah. We running phone banks as we sit here now. They run them all the way up to about 9 every night, all day long, and they know the area. We getting the folks out to vote. That's why I am so sure.
There's a hand there.
We're running all this stuff. Listen, just like this producer said, they got the money, but we got the people. We got volunteers everywhere.
Yeah, man.
And they working hard. You weren't at the fundraiser the other night.
Mr. Producer came and brought some money. Hey, let me ask you.
Yeah, I came and dropped my money off and talked the board for a little bit. Then I got out of there. I had just got off work.
We planned that in 1 week. And look.
Man, I was telling man, it looked so nice and that was beautiful.
Man, yeah, he told me about it. He called and told me. He called and told me about it.
1 week planning. Those people showed up, man. He came to my church and got a standing ovation. Church of 3,000 members.
Hey, wait, let me ask you something. Hey, Zach. So, Mr. Buckner. So, the people at your church gonna vote for him, right?
Oh yeah, all the church folks gonna vote for him.
Yeah, Pastor Slick, you in trouble.
Standing ovation at our church. Half of Willie Knight folks. I put 80% of.
He ain't got but 2 members. He ain't got but 2 members there, and then Mr. Producer say that they lacking academics. So
he got 30, and 25 of them gonna vote for Steve.
Wow, he got but 30 members.
Man, it's over. It's a wrap, man. Y'all don't quit y'all day job.
Mm-hmm. Well, hey, Zach, man, it's always fun. It's always fun. Listen, I'm gonna see you back Wednesday. Oh, before you go, did you call those people about that sign?
About that sign, yeah, they are not government, but like I said though, I think they should get everybody permission in the complex to put it on that property. And they got another piece of property up there where Kurt Hatcher's mother got a shop, and his name is on that. I saw that today, and that aggravates me too, because I know she didn't. They didn't ask her about putting it up. You see what I mean? It's Kurt Hatcher, the senator.
Oh wow!
Hatcher from Montgomery.
So let me ask you something before we get out of here for the night. Let me ask you something. So when this dude lose, can I come down there and pull up them signs, man?
Oh yeah, everybody pull them up.
Okay, well I'm going. All right then. Well, what about the 2x4?
You won't ever hear him no more.
What about the 2x4s?
Man, that's some good wood. I'm gonna take that wood.
Hey, so I mean I come down there and get some of them 2x4s, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
You ain't gonna ever hear about him no more after Tuesday. That's what these folks got to understand.
I love it. Mr. Buck, hey man, it's been fun. We got to get out of here, man. Listen, thank you, man. I appreciate you for coming on. You made Pastor Slick. You made Pastor Slick come in. He said I'm gonna show him the numbers tonight that we had more than 2 people. But anyway, thank you for coming on. It's been fun. I'll see you Wednesday. People, everybody out there, I hope y'all enjoyed the show. We apologize for the inconvenience and the things that happened. But as always, the Moving Finger Rights has written moves on. Until Wednesday.
Yes, sir.
Take care. Good night.